That is
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I am Big Lovin. Turn off your fucking phone. That's Don DellaSnooch, and over there we got Dragon Buddy. Fucking shit up. Fucking up already.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Welcome to the Escape Pod, a place where friends gather, DB fucks up, and we talk all things geek inappropriately.
Clinkety clank, bitch.
And this week we're talking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
And chicken fuckers.
And the chicken fucker.
License and registration, chicken fucker.
What the fuck does that have to do with Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Well, it's the Escape Pod.
Yeah, well,
Stick around and find out.
Or don't.
Or not.
Just fucking leave. We understand.
There's a junction between fuck around and find out. And if you don't fuck around, you'll never find out.
Maybe.
Right.
Who knows? But you could. It's all up to you.
That's not how it works. If you don't fuck around, you will never find out.
Oh no, that's factual. Yes. I was reading from right to left. Sorry.
If you need to find out
No, it was right to left. I apologized.
about this much, you will have to at least fuck around
That much.
about that much.
That's a lot of much.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a part of
That's
that.
a lot of much.
You
That's a lot
control
of
the
much.
much.
That's a lot
I
of
wish I
much.
could go back, change the title of the episode. That's a lot of much.
You don't
A
want
lot
to be
of
a
much.
part of that. It's too much. It's too much even.
It's too much.
It's too much
It's
even.
a lot of much.
That's a lot of things happening there,
They
friend.
fucked around so
Jesus.
much.
You should have been there. She took off her pants, and I said, "That's a
Oh.
lot of much."
He was winking at me. Good Lord.
Arby's sauce.
Fucking worst first date ever.
Never going back to Taco Bell.
So good.
Nacho Bell. Whoa.
Holy shit.
What the?
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Fuck
Yes?
the what?
No, what the fuck?
No.
Fuck the
What the
much.
fuck? Remember? What the fuck?
Uh,
TV.
Fuck.
so
Yeah, dude. What?
Hey,
Huh?
there was a lot of general fuckery that went on this week on the sidebar.
Oh, my fuck pants,
That
dude.
after we get done doing our regular things that we have to address, man, we're gonna have to talk about.
Where there's
that.
some,
There's some
things,
stuff.
things were said, dude.
Yeah,
Definitely.
things.
Fucked.
Definitely.
Things were fucked.
Yep. And we're actually finding out that there's some people that might have been disingenuous about what side they fell on.
Yeah, dude. We got some
Deep
fucking
stuff.
shit has come to light. Research has been done, my friends.
All of the research. Well, most
No.
of the research.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of research.
Yep, absolutely. So
I got some shit.
that being said,
Fuck yeah.
we have some fine friends in the chat.
Fuck
DB.
yeah, we do, DB.
Hop and chat. Hop and chat. They were
There's
here.
somebody we ain't seen in a minute in this
First fucking
motherfucker,
section.
too.
Yo, Josh Gutierrez.
Sexual fucking kind of fucking Mexican candy on a steak.
You know the thing about Josh is Josh is
Never on a steak.
Josh is the inspiration for the stuff that Taco Bell writes on the side of the sauce packet.
There, yeah.
Wow.
It's just
Diablo.
some lazy asshole on the couch. He's like, I love you too.
He's
I
good.
did it so good.
Oh, you
It was
nailed
so
it.
good.
You nailed it.
Oh my god. And the thing is, I
Nice.
picture him just
I love you.
he's only got one crock on though. Like the other one's on the ground. But both feet are on the couch,
If he's only got one crock,
but only one crock. The other
does
one
he just
fell.
walk in a circle?
No, because he was tired. And they Taco Bell's like, they're like, GP, give us one. He's like, I love you.
I love you.
Nice.
What's up with the chat?
Can we get him to pose and have that on a t-shirt? Just him on a couch like this with,
With
the
one
bubbles,
croc on.
with one croc on. Says, I love you. But totally dressed as
God.
Josh. Like
Was it-
you have to visual. If you don't know,
Now I want to hear like a rendition of one headlight, but with one croc on.
one croc. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, he says two
Yeah.
crocs.
Yes.
Two
I
crocs.
smoke 2 crocs in the morning.
The
I
smoke
smoke
two
2
crocs
crocs
at
at
night.
night.
It's a good
I
time.
smoke 2 crocs in the afternoon, and I put them in 4-wheel drive.
Whoa,
Hey!
Oh,
that's good. That might, you know,
That's a thing.
it's
Skills
fun, it's
tracking.
fantastic.
Going.
Fantastico. Yeah, dude. Sorry, I interrupted the
That's
chat. I was excited
Hey.
he was there, and
love
you know, when the GP is there,
We
you get
love our
those
chat.
things.
We love our
Yeah,
chat.
we got a good chat. It's good people.
Isaac.
Isaac, fuck yeah, he's good too.
Who's in the chat? Tina. Tina's in the chat.
Oh, she will make you say
Mean
some
queen.
shit.
Yes, you will. Yep. Read before you say stuff.
Definitely do that, bro.
I'm thinking Arby's.
Arby's. That's just no sauce or cheese.
Please,
Or cheese.
It's so cold.
Oh,
That's just wrong. You are
Shanti's-
so inappropriate.
Shanti's from Pop My Culture. Miss.
Not
it
my
was,
cherry, I heard.
It was mislabeled as Pop My Cherry.
Yeah, popping cherry, like everything.
What's
A lot
that?
of things came to light on Monday.
Right. Like,
And in
what's going
between
on?
Monday and even more, we will get to talk about the chat, bitch.
What up, Darius?
What up? There is he there?
What
Oh
up,
my
Darius?
god. Is he there?
Podcast of Pain.
Fuck
Catch
yeah.
the latest one on vampires.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah.
I bet you there wasn't a Will.
No, Will wasn't.
Will's not Will. Take him off the fucking banner.
he's out the will.
You guys.
Yeah, dude. You want me to edit for you? I'll edit that image and throw it back to you. You won't even know he was there. It'll be so good. If you want that, Darius, you reach out. I make it happen. You know what I do.
You guys got to get in.
You've seen my work.
on
You've seen my fucking
um,
work, Darius.
the Patreon for Podcast of Pain, because the videos that you're getting in Patreon, those are fucking funny.
Nice.
He has a fucking videos in the Patreon.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, and like some of the best stuff's in there.
I bet you it's nasty as fuck too.
Yeah,
I love it.
you should have seen the one about Back to the Future. You cried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of all right. You're a son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a fucking bitch.
He's gonna have a Jedi ghost glow.
Yeah, he is.
Ooh, right?
Yeah,
Force Ghost
definitely.
will.
Get it?
Lunar Girl's in the chat. Wearing the blue. I believe spies wear that color.
Yeah.
Let me just check something. Hey, chat. Nope. My name's not blue.
Ooh.
Saying.
Oh,
My goodness.
Just saying.
yeah.
Kim from Houston Views sitting in the chat. Hey, Kim.
Hola, Skim. He's so nice of you to join.
Very nice. Scrolling up, Scott's in the chat. Use and abuse.
Fucking, they're both here?
Both are here.
That's fucking wild buns, bro.
You know what that means?
I'm fucking, yeah, dude. They are fucking naked smoking a doob back to back, just passing it on keyboards. Just,
That's a whole vibe right there.
yeah, bro.
Good for
She's
them.
got wine, he's got whiskey, and the fucking doob just back to back, sweating it out, hot box
Wow.
style, just fucking putting it in.
Can you
Just
do that?
living the best
Yeah,
life.
that's why you do it in Arizona. It's a fucking vibe. If you don't have peyote, that's the next best thing.
Okay.
I'm just trying to help the
No,
people.
It's fine. Yeah.
All right, you guys know what's up.
You tell them.
I'm not a
Mikey.
fucking spy. Blue is true, red is dead when it comes to Brady. Don't fuck around or I'll get in your head. Fuck around and find out, Luna girl.
Oh, it's directly correlated. We did the graph.
Yeah, we did the graph. It's this much.
Yeah.
It's there, spy.
This much, and
Uh-huh.
that's how you know. Because this is where you find out.
Mhm.
Mhm.
We got
Pop-
shit for you later. Just wait your turn.
Look, she even admitted it. Mikey's in the chat. He's saying, what's up?
Hey, I know that dude.
DB said blue. That so we could figure out who was the spy, and you're like, well, if I am, he is. So I'm obviously not. They know that. So we got you. Boom,
Gotcha.
bing, bing, dong, bing, bong, fuck your life. Fuck,
Bing
fuck,
bang,
fuck your life.
Bing bong, fuck you.
Big
life.
life.
Bing,
Bing bong,
fuck
fuck your life.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
spies.
there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had that. I think I've got everybody. I'm just giving a quick scroll through real
Give
quick.
it to, give it a
Oh,
good scroll.
Give it a good
scroll.
look over. We
Ooh.
appreciate everyone stopping by, taking time,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and checking
Fuck
us out.
yeah.
Escape with us. Where we're going, we don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean,
No one knows.
we shouldn't.
We
know.
kind of know, but
We have we're aiming for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but that's way down there.
Yeah,
it's
it's
over
like
there.
anal.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
it's right
maybe-
here. It could be-
we don't know.
we have
we
like
don't know.
It's an astigmatism podcast. We can't tell how far away
We don't
it is.
not. It's not nice. It's not good. It's very scary.
What
Crazy.
the fuck?
Yeah. Right.
No, it's
Yeah.
definitely. I mean, who could
No.
argue with your Russian
don't.
accent?
You don't argue with it. Is
Don't.
what I'm trying to tell you.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's talk about our Patreons because they are what holds this ship afloat.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Pop
That's
My
how we were
Cherry.
able to get a nice new ship like the Guardians did.
Right,
If it wasn't for the patrons, we can't get a new
dude.
ship.
The Guardians' new ship
It's
with the
dope as
fucking
fuck.
extra ships in
And
it.
it,
With
yeah,
extra
how they
shit.
blew, 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 blew.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they so cool. So cool.
All right, Pop My Cherry, the Frank.
Fucking pop my cherry up in this piece.
Where has the Frank been?
Yeah, we miss you, Frank. I mean,
Yeah.
we
do.
appreciate your support
miss ya.
still. Like you're doing things, brother. Thank you, sir.
but
like,
we miss you
come
in
back,
the
man.
chat.
Yeah, dude. Do we need to do a Back to the Future episode to get you?
Because
Because if that's what it takes, bro, we can just
Right.
throw the trilogy. We didn't have DB for any of those, so we'll bring him
Yeah.
in. It's a whole new fucking video, bro.
we'll finally
Bing bong.
pitch Back to the Future 4.
No, we won't. We're gonna leave it where the fuck it lies.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Every TikTok that comes on, you're like, it's
Thank
coming
you.
back, and
no,
you're
it's
like,
not.
no, it's not, and this is gonna make me feel stuff, and it's bullshit feels because it's
Yeah.
not real.
No, it's
Sons
not.
of
No,
bitches.
it's not.
Motherfuckers. And it,
not.
I look. I don't want it to.
No, you can't. You can't.
You
No,
can't.
like,
I would
no.
love for it to happen.
You,
but it
if
can't.
you want to do
It
a
can't happen.
continuation and call and you can talk about Dr. Emmett Brown and the things he did in time travel, and this
Yeah.
thing is going on, that's cool, man. But it's not Back to the Future
It's
1, 2,
not
and
the
3.
same, no.
No.
Dude,
I
like
kind of like to see if somebody just made a movie that was unapologetically based on that. Not even in that timeline, like new characters, different ideas.
Yeah, let's
But
do it.
like this is clearly an homage to that style movie or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That I want to
you
see.
know what though? I'll even say this, man, and this is probably out fucking outrageous, but I'll say it. I just thought I can do this because if I expect people to do this with Star Wars,
Is it that movie
No, no,
where
no,
we
shut
skull
up.
fuck Peppa Pig?
no, not yet.
Oh, that's
That's
a good one.
another one. No, make a part 4, 5, and 6. Make a whole new trilogy with a whole new set of characters.
Let's do it.
Do it because here's the thing: if I don't like it, I have no problem disassociating and going, I got these 3.
The
Let's
whole
put
problem
Ryan
with that
Johnson in charge.
timeline is we went back in time to when Doc Brown was younger and he looked like Doc Brown.
Yes.
So you can't do it.
No.
I think this is what you do. You take the time travel that ended in the 3rd movie and you expose the fact that they probably disrupted the timeline 92 times. And so the version that he goes back to is a completely different universe that has completely different shit in it, and then movie.
Boom.
Except it's Marty's kid instead of
He fucking solved it, you guys.
That's it.
Fucking.
We move on. We can keep making movies.
And then here's
Fun.
the thing: if you don't like it, you're just like, oh, that doesn't exist to me.
yeah.
Because guess what? It doesn't fucking matter. Oh my god! And I love Back to the
Said it.
Future, bro.
Yeah.
Back.
What happened? You melt down?
Yeah, no, because I love it that fucking.
Need a
much.
moment. Need a moment. It's one of those special trilogies, man. The first
Dude,
one.
there
will-
are so many things from those movies and so many moments that I tried to recreate and relive as a kid. I can't tell you the amount of times I used to hang on a skateboard on the side of one of my parents' cars
That's called
in the
sketching.
driveway. No, just hanging out, trying to recreate the whole Marty and Biff in the tunnel, trying to get the almanac scene. Like
I'm just telling you.
as a kid, not a lot of kids did that.
Holding on to a bumper of a car.
I know,
is called
skitching.
skitching.
Yeah,
Yep.
I understand that.
All right, motherfucker.
Didn't they even have a video game of that? Skitching.
It
It
There
was in one of the
something-
Tony Hawk games. I
Is that
think.
what it was?
Yeah, you could.
Skitching.
probably,
You
yeah.
could skitch in one of the Tony Hawk
That's
games.
where. Yeah, that's
like
why-
maybe the
Yeah.
fourth one or something.
something like that. Who knows?
But
Thank
anyway,
you, Tina. Tina loves Back to the Future too.
Tina
Tina,
gets it.
Tina understands.
She knows.
Steve Long puts in.
Fuck yeah, and he puts
yeah.
out, dude.
Fuck yeah.
He gets gross with it sometimes.
The
I
Get a
learned-
little appropriate, Steve.
The D.
Little
Darius
tidbit of,
Payne.
tidbit of information there with Steve. He does not like Ticketmaster.
No.
Fuck Ticketmaster,
No, no.
dude.
Hey,
They fucked him on his Taylor Swift tickets.
Oh.
fuck, sons of bitches.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get Swifty,
You might as well not even try.
yeah.
Why bother?
You know, there's a good sidebar real quick.
Yeah, dude, talk about Taylor Swift. Let's do it.
Not even about Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay.
I want to
Well,
know
this is different.
why the fuck you can't buy tickets to any concert. Like why haven't they figured out how to keep people or like buyers from mass buying seats so that regular people can't get in and buy their 4 tickets to go see
Right.
whatever the fuck. Literally, even it doesn't even have to be a big show. Just like a middle of the road, like I don't know, let's say
Above my
fucking
head.
Foo Fighters or whatever.
Oh, don't drag Foo Fighters into this.
You know, not like it ain't fucking Pink, it isn't fucking
What'd she do?
Taylor
bro?
Swift, it's not Ed Sheeran or Justin Bieber or whoever the fuck. What's
I
that?
don't- I don't
What's
know.
that? Harry Styles,
I-
TJ thinks
What's going
people
on?
fight over those tickets.
Oh, I guess
They do,
I'm just
and they
saying,
go for upwards of like thousands of dollars
Yeah.
because scalpers in 2023 can buy a block of 100 of them.
right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you just take like Weezer's playing at Pine Knob this summer. Weezer is a good band, really appeals to a smaller group, whatever. Like, but
Sold out.
you go to buy tickets to that. Oh, you know what? It happened with The Cure. The Cure?
Yeah, well, hey, you're telling a story, not me.
Yes.
Don't ask me.
Yes, The Cure is playing at Pine Knob this summer, and the tickets to that show, 35,000 tickets, evaporated in moments.
Wow.
And then when the lead Robert something or other, the lead singer of The Cure, like threw a fit about it, they did some research and found out that over 7,000 tickets were all scalper tickets.
We're like bought from
Whoa.
bots and shit.
Yes. Those I mean, they were able to unequivocally say those were all scalpers. 7,000 tickets. So that's
Right.
like fucking 20% And those are the only the ones that they could be like, yep, absolutely those ones.
Yeah.
So they canceled all those tickets
Nice.
Yeah.
and then put them up back for sale, which immediately sold out. Like there's a fan base for it, but
Right.
like,
Yeah, but at that point they're chomping at the fucking bit. to
yes,
go.
because they already know that you have to be there at the
Yeah.
moment. Like if you're going to a concert, a local concert that there's fucking 40,000 tickets for, like odds are you should be able to fucking that
Get it.
day, that afternoon anyway, you should be able to still get tickets. Like
Right.
maybe the cheap seats are gone. And the really on demand, like front row ones,
Right.
maybe are gone. But fuck you, dude. Like sold out in the amount of time it took me to click and wait. Eat a dick. That's not real.
Where you
Yeah.
can go into the concert and it be about to start and still go online and see tickets for sale.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
It used to be you could show up at a fucking Guns N' Roses concert or whatever in 1988 and
Go to the
walk up
box
to
office.
yeah, and buy tickets. So the all of this stems from the resale market. And you know, over in Europe, they already figured out how to fix it.
Right.
You can't sell tickets on resale market for more than you paid for them.
Right. There's a limit. None
Right.
of this $1,000 ticket because it's last minute bullshit.
You can't even recoup your service fees. You can only charge what face value was.
Right.
So, I mean, so they don't have that. They don't have scalpers. It's just, this is the ticket.
Yes. Let's be honest. Scalpers isn't capitalism. It's theft.
Yes. Yeah.
And robbery.
Right. And in America, that's kind of the norm. Like it's not just tickets. Like we've got lots of markets like that. Like where these businesses are buying up all of the whatever this resource is, so you can't have it. Right. Then you got to get it from them.
Right. And only money.
Fucking in Michigan, we have to fucking pay for water, and Nestle bought a bunch of land and just sucked it up out of the ground.
Right.
And then sold it to us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
and skipped out on taxes and all kinds of crazy stuff to be like, well, kind of technically I can get it for free.
He's crazy. Fuck you, Lovin. This motherfucker. All right. Back to what we were talking about.
What were we talking
Kristen
about?
Roscoe, patron. Nick Schaefer.
Oh,
Todd Lovin.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Big Lovin.
That guy's awesome.
Big Lovin.
He's awesome.
Philly Dave Martin, Eric Dub Williams, Richie the King Armbruster, Lunar Girl, Jess Bolt, Jen Bolt.
Fuck yeah.
Scott and Kim Rasmussen.
Who?
In the chat.
Hell yeah.
Right.
We appreciate you. You're the reason why we can sit here and bitch about Ticketmaster.
Or water.
Is that where we're at?
I don't know. Where were you? I was
fuck water. I got beer.
Bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Ain't no reason for water. We got all this beer.
Exactly.
Ain't
fuck
no
water.
reason for it.
But I mean,
oh shit.
That's a legitimate, like, fucking, we're getting boned from every which way, and it's usually dumb shit like that.
Did you not say her a name? I feel like she thinks every time we don't say her name.
Who?
Shanti?
Yeah,
Shanti.
she's first on the list. She's always the first one.
That's what I thought. Because then you said
culture.
pop my cherry. That thing came up again, but she's not listening.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fucking do your research, Shanti.
Yep. She's right on the top. She's the first one.
You know what?
The power top.
She's smart enough to do her research. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
She is.
Okay.
That being said, before I forget about it, they announced when Ahsoka's going to start.
Yeah.
August 31st, episode 1, Ahsoka. Right? Right? So geeked about it. And I'm really kind of more geeked that they got all their shit in the can before this writer's strike.
Yeah, big stuff. Andor is involved.
It's coming out on a Thursday?
Yeah. Andor got halted because of the writer's strike.
That's crazy balls.
And there's not going to be anything happening with...
I don't know why so many Russians are joining the escape pod today. It's weird.
I don't know.
It's weird.
They're not going to be able to do anything with Mandalorian because Pedro Pascal was like, look, I'm not crossing the fucking line.
Nope, not going across the line.
Yep.
Won't do it.
The only thing they got left to do on Ahsoka, I guess, is like some CGI editing stuff.
Yeah, post edit.
Yep. So that doesn't have anything to do with what's going on with the writers. So that is coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, that sounds
yes. Fun. Let's get
fucking, I'm hyped.
Me too.
Fucking hype, baby. Hell yeah.
All right.
Well, what did you guys dig up? In response to what kind of shenanigans we ran into on the sidebar this week. Because there was some bullshit flying around
some
there.
Big words being used. Yeah. I noticed no government official this week.
Yeah, no, look, I just want to start the whole thing. Okay, this is all Hennifer, right? But then Dave speaks. Dave is an asshole to us. He is really like bringing us the heat, talking a lot of shit. Not while Hennifer speaks. Like, this is Dave Philly Dave Martin 75. Like it's fucking coming with the vitriol, like bringing it to us.
Do you
We
feel
have-
like he's in charge?
No, dude.
No.
I feel like manipulation, mind control, ultra MK 79,
Yeah.
64, like things are happening.
He's definitely under duress.
Yeah, like something I'm looking for signs, and for some reason, I don't know. Dragon Buddy, I think spoke. I don't know if it was somebody spoke.
Yeah.
Look in the eyes, Jason. Something about looking in the eyes. Like,
Yeah, don't look into
like-
those googly eyes, man. They-
yeah, and I think that's where Jason is under. He,
yeah,
like
it's
right
like
over his head. He doesn't
they're-
know what's going on.
If you look on the back wall, every episode, Dave has moved the pops around so that they spell out a distress signal.
right. Help, I think was
Mhm.
we'll have to go
Yeah.
back and review the tapes, but I believe
Yep.
I saw help in one of those episodes.
There was one about I'm pretty sure she's in my pants.
Right.
Like, listen, this is where I'm concerned. We are trying to save Dave.
Mhm.
Luna Girl seems to think we're doing something other than that. We're doing the
Right.
research. We're finding the things. Now,
Bam bedazzled.
Luna Girl is the googly eyes, hypnosis. I don't know. She got drugged. She's going through time, and I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm trying to
Now,
save her.
backyard TARDIS, and then it looked like this is so things are developing. Shanti was involved.
It was.
Show the one with Shanti, the T,
yeah,
and
some research.
right there. There it is. So
Yeah.
research is coming out. Shanti was involved. God, that's just a great picture.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even see the sequel to
Yeah,
Maybe it's a
But-
good thing.
I think from what DB's telling me, maybe Shanti's unraveling.
there might be
Might be.
something going on there as far as
Because
If we can reach one viewer,
yeah,
and to help Dave. I mean, we care about our ATSW family members, our Red 5 family members, Dave, Jason, and I
this
think
isn't a smear campaign. This isn't propaganda.
No.
This is research. Hashtag Save Dave, caring for friends,
You
fellow
know-
podcasters, ATSW family, Red Fivers. Like, help us.
they threw those words around a bit that we, have no lives because we're doing this. We have dedicated our lives to
Sorry,
finding the
because
truth.
we care.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
we
love
care.
our
We
friends.
love our
For
friends.
everyone, we have lives. We put them on hold for everyone.
I can't wait
For that.
till the fucking. Oh my god, dude! The
What?
Fratellis. Who the fuck? What the fuck?
Fratellis.
It's not the Fratellis. Luna Girl, Backyard TARDIS, and Jennifer Lopez. What poor
Let's-
fucking Data?
Look
What
at
the
the size
fuck?
of that arm cannon.
Yeah.
There's no
That-
way
you-
she can hit anything holding that like that.
Yeah, thank God this is in the 80s. Can't have that shit in 2023.
We
No
can't.
fucking sir.
It's terrible.
No fucking sir.
So, one of the things that we uncovered is more evidence of the time traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We dug back into the archives.
This is dark web.
yeah.
Like-
Microfiche at the
Previous
library.
Yeah,
Russian
like
leaders.
go to the library microfiche.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, microfiche.
This goes
Yeah.
all the way back to old school Russia right here.
Yeah, this was oh my lord.
What a
Fucking-
resemblance.
Yeah. I don't know if this is like Hennifer's like great uncle or what, but like this is
Right?
damning stuff.
Damning.
Oh, Luna Girl brings us up weekly world news archives. Like we get our stuff from we do get it from the tabloids. We have never lied to you about that since the fucking beginning. Where have we told you we get this shit from? From the hot sheets.
Right. Hot sheets. Years.
The
hot
greatest
sheets.
news available. We have brought
Whoa.
that to you.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigative reporting on the planet.
There it the fuck is. We're like Luna Girl, you've been here the whole time.
Right.
whole
You knew
time.
that.
You knew that's where we got it from. So sorry, you like, oh, there's where they're getting it. You never complained before.
No,
Right? You ever see
Not
the movie
one
They
time
Live?
did you ever fucking say anything.
you never once
This
said
is
anything about how small
damning.
it was.
This is damning on you, Luna girl.
Yeah.
Come at me with this shit. It was there at the press of a fucking button.
And then we found out that they started an illegitimate church.
Oh,
Awful.
Scientologist.
Yeah.
Come on. Tom Cruise. the
Why'd
whole
you
thing.
take him
Volta.
from us? Why'd you take Tom Cruise from us? We
Yeah.
wanted to keep
Right.
him. Then
Yep.
you're like, no, we're gonna snatch him
Yep.
up,
We
make him
could have
real
had like
smart,
Top Gun 32.
make some cool
Instead,
movies, but
we've
Nope.
got like, these crazy
Yeah. There's
aliens.
some miscavaging.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
I'll tell you what's going on. We found out what happened to the Last Jedi.
Yeah, this makes sense.
This
This
It-
makes a lot of sense.
This is
If you look-
awful.
if you look, you can't see Hennifer's arm.
Yeah,
Where is it?
Kathleen
puppet
Kennedy's a
It's
puppet
a puppet.
of a Hennifer.
No.
How the fuck is that possible?
Pulling all the strings.
Yeah. Yeah. You think that Dave was the first one?
No.
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 And through private camera, Dave doesn't even know we have it. Before he threw his temper tantrum this week, we got him on video trying to get rid of Hennifer.
What?
It's a fucking chainsaw.
Yeah,
Chainsaw.
When she's in charge,
Yeah, but then
He
she's
can't
like
tell.
Baby Yoda. Then she gets tired after a while. Dave saw his moment, but she's still too strong.
Yep, couldn't do it.
Couldn't fucking do
couldn't
it.
do it.
Right? Threw the chainsaw away. Whole bunch of Ben
Hashtag
Affleck
save
spooch.
Dave.
Hashtag save Dave.
She must be
Not a
stopped.
smear campaign.
Mm-mm.
No.
Not justice for Hennifer. None of that shit. Hashtag save Dave. Do you
Yeah.
fucking people care?
Do your research.
Do your fucking research.
Yeah, it's important, guys. It's enough about that this week.
Yeah. We'll be back to it next week.
Uh-huh.
Tune in to the fucking whatever this fucking crazy bitch has to say on Sidebar Cantina. Whatever fucking weird shit she's gonna make Dave say.
Yeah, no shit.
Don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
Save Dave. Hashtag save Dave.
Do we have anybody? I mean, can we count on anyone new? We if we can touch one person and bring them over to the side of seeing truth, that's
Yeah,
what we want to do.
Definitely. You know,
And it's one more person to help Dave and
Yeah.
Jason. Jason is being, I bet she's locked up in that tiny little room next to the air conditioner.
if we could just like secure a part of Florida, like a base of operations.
Yes. I think in a huge metropolitan area.
Yes.
Because you really can hide
Mhm.
amongst the people. Maybe I know this is gonna sound
place
bad.
with
No,
Cuban
this,
sandwiches?
well, but I was gonna say this sounds bad because it's 2023. People get offended, but I know this person understands. If we could have a person of color, some
Oh.
ethnic background,
Right?
I think fucking boots on the ground,
Right.
something kind of like spicy. You're like, God damn.
Mhm.
Spicy.
You know,
Mhm.
I think if we had something like that,
Yep. Absolutely.
I think that could be helpful.
We're just throwing this out there. We're
saying,
Yeah.
speaking,
yeah. There's room
Mm-hmm.
to grow, and I think that fly pelican fly.
the chair is against the wall.
Right. Yeah. Save Dave.
Hashtag save Dave.
Hashtag save Dave. Share it everywhere.
Share it everywhere.
Can I ask you a question offline?
Sure. There was.
The thing.
Yeah. I forgot about the.
Yeah, I
thing
know. It's important
Here.
because this is where boots on the ground.
This
Is there
gonna
breaking
matter.
news? This is
Yeah,
breaking-
no,
yeah.
this is happening. This I just got with the fuck.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigator reporting on the planet.
A beautiful diva with a dark secret. A sinister entity out to destroy Mother Earth. Could they be one in the same? we did our research. Hexlo.
Yeah, that's what our contact
Wow.
in Miami.
Yeah.
Out of Miami.
Out of
Where-
Miami, Hexlo. What the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
is
yeah.
Hexlo?
What is Hexlo?
Mhm. This is
I-
important stuff.
I say you all need to help us do this research. What is Hexlo?
Yeah,
This is scary
I
stuff.
need to. I don't know if anybody's gotten in touch with Scott, Arizona. Does Scott know what's going Hexlo? Scott, do you know anything? I think I seen
That's
you in
where
the
they
chat.
test all those nukes anyway,
Scott, do
right?
you know anything about Hexlo? And then watch over your shoulder with Kim right there, buddy.
Mhm.
You know,
Careful.
we don't know nothing about her yet. Nobody. So Scott, watch your back. Keith, I don't know if you're out there. Hexlo does in the New Jersey?
Yeah,
is
he's on
that-
the front lines in New
Yeah,
Jersey.
and the Taco Bell incident like that made it
Right.
all the way to fucking California.
Mhm.
It's like the New Jerseyan candidate kind of thing. Like
Oh.
it's the inception.
Josh is writing new hot sauce packets.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice. You can squeeze me.
you can touch me.
I love that part of his writing process is you can do it.
All night long.
Hashtag Taco Bell sucks.
We want to thank our boots on the ground in Miami for looking out for the masses. Hashtag Save Dave. Hashtag.
I'm quite scared they might have got to Scott because the information he just gave me, Area 51 is where they tested nuclear bombs. Thank you, Scott from Arizona.
Yeah. So there's that.
Which is nice.
I don't know if that's like he's under duress
No, that's code for sure.
or like
I think he just said Kim cannot be trusted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think it's you're supposed to read it backwards. I think it's 15 aria. I don't know what that means, but I think that's how the code works.
Oh my shit.
Wow.
It's not
I
good.
will say booby trap backwards is party boob.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
it's
Hey?
uh-huh.
Yeah. See? Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let him know.
Something much bigger going on here.
Isaac knows, bro.
Bigger the boobs.
Isaac, we need Isaac to look in the woods. Like
Oh.
what's happening? Is Bigfoot being affected? How about the lights in the woods? Like what's going are those still things operating as normal? Because with Hennifer loose, I can't imagine Bigfoot's like
Hennifer's
just
loose,
hanging
all
out.
right.
Like he's probably back in the back cave. He's like, I'm not in the fucking woods. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hennifer just all fucking willy-nilly out there. No, not with Bigfoot, dude. He's out. And I bet Isaac knows, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Isaac will research the woods. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Isaac. Please, and I know this goes without saying, but then again, you might be like, look, part of the tribe, they can handle this. Be careful with the kids. Maybe don't take them because Hennifer is dangerous. But you know your tribe. I don't know them. So you
If-
make the judgment call, sir.
If you find yourself in danger,
Yeah.
and you're being attacked by Hennifer, feed her one of the kids.
Maybe don't listen to Don. Maybe don't listen to Don.
That is
Maybe-
more of a self-serving.
Just-
purpose.
Just chuck
We're
one
all
of the-
about helping all of humanity.
yeah, I don't. Maybe Don's
Okay,
been
so-
corrupted.
Maybe not the kid.
How about this? Before you go into the woods, find a random child
Oh
that's
my
wandering.
lord!
Take them with you.
The
just in case.
ATSW, the escape pod, does not condone
No.
any of the actions that come.
Good lord!
Damn,
You just
damn it,
Chuck-
Lieutenant.
chuck
Dan.
a kid.
Now the FBI is definitely looking.
Hear
at
me out,
everything you
okay?
do.
We
Hashtag
find
chuck
a
a
random child. what?
kid. Hennifer Lopez. Hashtag chuck a kid.
No, maybe that's what
Excuse
she
me. Are you Isaac? Is that your child? Hey, why are you running?
does. To give to the monster, damn it.
You have to give this child to the monster.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
She's
probably
attached to my
do that.
friend. I can't get it off. Oh,
Fuck no, Isaac takes this shit seriously. He just said it. He must protect the woods. And
Steve.
here's the real shit. If Hennifer goes in the woods, I think it's kind of a Chuck Norris situation when Isaac's involved.
I didn't even think about that. What happens when Hennifer goes? Does it run down Dave's arm?
Oh, gross. But I think in order to defeat, we must know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like this
That's,
could be her
or it's like
Achilles heel.
Like a super long poop canal that connects to his poop canal.
You want me to eat your cuttlefish?
Just like looked at him.
Or the rice?
Oh, poop now. And he just has to sit on the toilet. Like he's all limp, but his butt cheeks are over the thing. And it's like,
And she's going,
you know?
Poop
Okay,
comes
Dave,
out.
you can stand up. I'm done.
oh, what the fuck?
I'm just saying.
No, I mean, you throw a kid
Wow.
at that
Right?
for sure.
You're definitely
Poor-
digesting that
poor
for
child.
days. That's
Wow.
awful. That's just fucking awful.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what happened, but that's why Hennifer must be stopped.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Yeah,
You're
for
like,
sure.
that's
See?
gross. Large
Bing.
poop canal goes from the guy's fucking wrist
Yeah,
all the
you
way
got-
to the other guy's butthole. Like, what the fuck just
You-
happened? Hey, that's the nastiness that is Hennifer.
Yeah, you got to cut that off.
You cut it off and ugh. Stinks
Out
like
the
shit.
evil.
I hope he handles that. Hashtag save
Funny.
Dave.
Talk about propaganda and yet use propaganda. I love
Yeah.
this stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
funny. Define propaganda only to use it. Hmm.
He's
That's what spies would do, and that's what a
Yeah.
evil bitch hand thing would do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I seen that on Fox
Listen,
News.
why is Luna Girl so accusatory in the chat?
Oh,
She
she's
is.
just
She's very
after
Before we
everybody.
yeah,
said
well, she's
anything.
very much at Shanti. I think that's not cool.
It's
What
not.
is Shanti? Shanti's just
Your-
doing research. She's
your
in the
friend did
chat
some
talking like,
research.
why are you so vocal and loud towards her?
yeah,
Little unnecessary.
yeah. I
Going
don't
through some
understand
stuff
this.
in Miami too. You know,
Yeah.
like
Right?
your friend is going through some stuff in Miami.
Yeah,
You were
she's in Miami and
directly
shit
in
is happening.
Contact with. Oh my god.
Have you even checked to see if she's safe, Luna Girl?
Yes,
Are you
I
just sitting there blah, 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 like no, not even
King of the
once.
castle. King of the castle.
Yeah.
King of the kid.
You did that to yourself, Luna Girl.
I have a chair.
Yep.
So anyway,
She said it. I rewarded her with what was necessary.
no, absolutely, absolutely. We're gonna have to get her her own chair.
Fucking.
So anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians, we're going to talk about it.
Yay!
We made it.
We fucking got there.
Uh,
Oh, you love me, Luna Girl. You don't fucking hate me.
we went and seen Guardians of the Galaxy,
You
Yeah, we
love
did.
my doggy style.
and it
Bow,
was
wow, wow,
pretty
yippee,
all
yippee,
right.
dude.
Man,
Like
I dare say a perfect movie.
it's
Um,
yeah, maybe
It hits so many feels.
right.
Like, listen, there's a couple movies I've like shed a tear for. Was it Murder in the First Kevin Bacon? When like they do the hand on the glass thing where
Oh,
he's whoa.
yeah.
This Guardians, there was some spots where you feel that sadness, then you feel the rage.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
dude.
you feel the satisfaction of the rage being able to be let loose. And then you're laughing and you're so happy that you're like, I don't remember what tier this one was for. Was this for the sad
Right.
stuff or the happy stuff?
I never got there for this movie. I was close. Like all the feels that you just explained, but nothing pushed me over the edge. But the fucking Guardians 2, that funeral scene at the end, waterworks
heavy.
my ass every fucking time. I've seen it like 7 or 8 times, and
Right.
I will be a blubbering bitch every time. The
Fucking Keith.
the part
Keith came in a little late, but he brought the research.
the part where all the fireworks are going off and the guy that's basically what's his face is Shmi is like, yes. I'm like,
Oh,
no. You know, it's just fucking absurd, but it gets me every time. And this movie, like you say, like kept like it danced on my emotional like edge the whole like 2.5 hours. I'm just like,
ooh, it was an emotional ride. It really was. If you're invested in the characters, obviously, if you don't give a shit about the Guardians of the Galaxy, it's still a good movie. I mean, visually, it beats any Marvel for as far as
I disagree with you.
Dude.
I think even if you're not like my daughter went with us and she hasn't seen the first two. I think she's seen Avengers Endgame, maybe I think so. She really had she got emotional, like she really enjoyed the movie. The music imprinted on her from
nice,
which I thought was fucking great because
good score,
fantastic score, like fantastic.
Fantastic soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
Because we're now figuring out that score and soundtrack are two different fucking things.
That's true. My bad. Yeah, definitely a soundtrack. But honestly, there's somebody sitting back there knowing what to put song next to the next song.
Knowing it's him.
It's
him. It's James Gunn.
Exactly.
He picks all of these playlists.
Yeah, like from my understanding, he has a tone. He knows the song. So when he's writing, he's playing that song in the fucking background as he's writing the shit.
This movie makes me super excited for him to have hopped over to DC.
Yes.
To take on DC because he
well,
totally
it's not just
gets
this. It's the kiss of all three of them.
Absolutely.
Because this is legitimately, without a doubt, the chef's kiss. Marvel did some things in the Infinity Saga with his characters with the Avengers movies that he had to work through. He handled them flawlessly. If you know, you know. If you don't know, fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah, then you
then
did
cool.
It so well,
and I'm not even
know.
gonna fucking tell you what it is.
Yeah. And
find out on your fucking self.
Without taking the easy way of writing around something. He went into the dirt of it. Like
and made it emotional.
Make it to where I can write around this. No, I'm gonna use this. It's gonna change my character, but he's still my character.
Yeah.
You know,
and it was fucking excellent.
It was just really beautiful. Like I think this movie was a love letter to us, the fans, to Marvel in general, and also absolutely the characters. Of the
why we have the audience still earlier into the show? Can we address one of the things that it's a big talking point? So I think let's address it now. The I love you guys, Groot thing, because
deep.
I was one of the people who that was my only complaint that I kept to my fucking self when I watched it until I heard the explanation. And then I 100% was so okay with it. Then it made me re-look at that scene. So the scene at the end where they're all standing there and Groot says, I love you guys.
And we hear,
I love you guys. I did not like how that came across because it's always been, I am Groot. We are Groot.
Right.
That's what it's been. That's all we've gotten in 3 movies.
I turned to Kelly because we went together. It was our date night and our date day. We took like the super early. We were with the blue hair crowd. Literally nobody under 65 in our theater other than like us and like 4 other people.
Right.
But I turned to her and went, that's us connecting with Groot. And we finally understood him.
Oh,
and
awesome.
And Kelly LG was like, yes.
In the moment.
And then the explanation came out. I'm like, I'm right. I'm hardly ever right when I try to call stuff. So, to be like, we finally understood him. Did he really say it? Or did he really say I am Groot? And we just heard it. And it's just that it's sat on it's one of those things that just sit there and
I can't wait to rewatch it.
Mhm.
Yes.
I was gonna go watch it Monday night, and I thought Richie was gonna call me and say, "Hey, we're going to the theater," and then he was like, "Why didn't you come to the theater? I told you the movie started at 7." And I was like, it was on me. I'm an
Damn.
ass."
Son of beach.
I totally would have went.
No one to blame
But
but
yeah,
myself.
I'm really looking forward to a rewatch of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the specific moments is that moment, having that knowledge, which it's one of those moments in which you could relive with that knowledge and
Right.
re-experience them. You can't, but I hope that moment
It hits
still
for
brings
you.
me, it still hits differently hearing it
Yeah.
in the moment,
Mhm.
you know, because
Yeah.
I did, man. Like, I love this. It's rare 3 is better than 2 for me personally.
I'm right
For me
there with
personally,
you.
it's all we all figure what we like.
Oh,
Man.
I think 3 is by far better than 2.
1's still the best because I had no fucking earthly I went to see Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 in Oklahoma City where my grandma passed with my parents and my brothers on a whim, just because that's what my family did. And my mom and dad were like, we're going to have this moment during this tragedy and go see a movie because that's what we do as a family. So we did that. And we left that movie, walk into the car, like talking about these characters. I love this franchise, man. It was so good.
Right. Absolutely.
And I felt for him. I was in love with the characters. Like he said, like Don said earlier, the emotions. I went over the edge on a couple things. The waterfalls came. Well, I wouldn't call them waterfalls. There's little trickles.
There's some
Little
trickles. Yeah.
There was some things that hit. And man, when you get me with fucking animals as it is, like
I had to talk about this with some friends that like it hit me in a way where it humanized a bunch of CGI animals that are like put together, total CGI. There's nothing real about them.
But they looked real.
They looked real. Like I said, visual effects wise, this was stunning.
Yes.
What they did. And which is weird that it doesn't translate to other Marvel movies in the same way this does visually anyway. But to see a bunch of CGI animals make me feel that feeling of friendship when you think about when they're talking about, experiencing things together, and then that bond, and then the breaking of the bond and loss. Like, holy crap, you all got me over a rabbit, a walrus, and an otter, and not a raccoon until he, like, yeah, like
not a raboon.
Wow, that's some heavy stuff you hit me with some
Yeah.
CGI characters. Kind of crazy.
I want to address something in the chat, like off subject. There's all this talk about gingers in the chat.
Yeah.
Today at work, my partner walked up to me and goes, "So since your beard is turning white from being ginger colored, does that make you trans ginger?" And I was like, it fucking totally does. I laughed so hard, dude. I had like the quiet belly laugh where my belly just jiggled. I was like, oh, you fucking got me, kid. You fucking got me.
You got me.
That's good stuff.
Trans ginger.
I love it.
Nice. That's a good one.
I fucking love it.
Anyway, carry on.
No, but like DB's bringing up the CGI animation, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
One of the, just thinking about him bringing that part up, the whole introduction to Rocket when he's a kid,
Yeah,
like the hand going in, and you see the one, you see him kind of up, all the other ones behind him. Like, I want to know now, are all the ones behind him real, or are those all CGI? Because you could have just recorded and then kept a little green device and had the camera zoom in on the green device as it just kind of sat there and maybe slowly rose and the kits are moving behind. Like, did that, or did you CGI every fucking one of those things? Like,
Right.
because it was that good. I lost in the moment, never thought this is CGI. Like
Yeah.
I was just watching the
That's
fucking
goofy
movie.
looking. Like
Yeah, no, I
there
didn't.
was
Like
nothing,
I was like,
nothing that did
I
that.
was like, damn, that rabbit is creepy.
So the scene where they're all laying around on the floor, and they're talking,
yeah,
which most people can call back on a moment when they were with their friends.
Yeah,
Maybe like, oh, we're getting ready to sleep. Everybody's in their little bunks and they're all.
I can think
chatting,
of I can
right?
think of more than one moment, dude.
yeah.
So, there was at least once, maybe even twice, me and Jen were like sitting out in her yard, like in front of her house, like after fucking being at Denny's and this and that and the other thing, laying down in the grass, looking up at the stars, talking for like hours.
Dude, I remember doing that, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But when they
stop
filmed
it.
this scene, the 4 actors that were playing these 4 characters were laying on the ground in their mocap suits, talking and acting out the shit that they were talking about. Like they actually filmed it in the position that they
That's
were.
pretty cool.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
That's pretty rocking,
Like,
dude.
oh, they totally could have CG'd that whole thing, and
Later,
these
Scott.
dudes had done their lines in a sound booth, but no, they fucking acted it out like they were really doing like if you're gonna do CG, you have to do it practically. I think that's where the magic is.
Yeah,
Absolutely. You get those voiceovers,
practically animated.
but these voice actors are acting out the parts that
Right.
they're voicing. There was never a break in this movie of emotion or it got awkward because there's that overlay of live action and CGI.
Yeah, like when old boy's yelling at Rocket.
Yeah.
Like when he's like, as a parent, you've yelled at a kid and you be in his shit and you're looking dead ass in his eyes. I got that vibe from the bad dude, from the evolutionary.
Right.
Like when he's in Rocket shit, like I felt like at every moment he knew where Rocket's eye line was.
Yeah.
Even though I know when they made that, Rocket was never fucking there.
Right.
Rocket is CGI'd in after the fact, and they kept that eye line happening the entire
The chest
time.
poke moments of being in his face, telling him things.
Yep. That tells me that they had some kind of stand-in for him to act at or whatever. And that's what I mean. Like you can CGI stuff, but the practical shit fucking still matters.
Yeah.
And I think James Gunn fucking gets it.
There's some
He
magic
knows how to
in that.
use it. That's for fucking truth.
Yeah, there's definitely some magic with being able to put this together and taking storylines from somebody else that was used with your characters and then just blending them in. Where, you've got Star-Lord that's broken, completely broken.
Yeah, he's
he got his girlfriend back, but she ain't his girlfriend anymore.
She's not at all.
She's past Gamora, has no idea what's going on now. She's a different person. And him not only going through the hurt of losing her and then the hurt of losing her, but having her. And then being able to transcend that to, I get it. You're not who I fell in love with. You just look like her.
You're just wearing her body.
The character arc there throughout, in all 3 movies, but then especially in this one, that moving past it felt natural. Like it felt real. Every bit of the emotion in this movie felt real.
I tell you what, I went back and watched the first one. It makes you cherish their beginning.
Oh, I
so
bet.
much more, dude.
Oh yeah,
so much. When you watch that, you're like she genuinely despises him all the fuck over again because it's a rewatch. Like, oh, dude, this kind of hurts because I just watched you fucking not like him.
Yeah.
like you're not in love with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the movie, she likes them. They're cool.
It's like
Right.
going through his memories.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking
Yeah.
weird, bro.
I think
Absolutely.
that's
It's kind of it has this weird Rogue One episode 4 effect,
yeah, I get that.
but
Yeah.
but
Rogue
it doesn't.
One enriches.
But Rogue One
Yeah.
enriches the shit out of the beginning of episode 1.
Mhm.
It
Right.
really does. It
Yeah.
really gives Vader that motherfucker. You gonna lie to me? I just followed you here.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Like I'm not the dumb cops.
Yep.
You know, it really enriched the beginning of that fucking movie.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, and we talked about this a few weeks ago when we talked about going back and watching Rebels. Like now that you know what happens at the end of Rebels, when you watch that first season,
Mm.
there's stuff that hits so fucking hard.
Oh, there are things he says in the
Yeah.
moment of what's happening in that episode. You're like, you don't know that this goes to that
right.
3 seasons later.
And I mean, in reality, like they wrote the stuff 3 seasons later based on what was in the beginning episodes, but it becomes so cyclical and you get so sucked into it. I can totally
put Tina's on the screen. Let's read that.
I can completely understand why going back and watching the first one seems like a love letter to the part that Quill is holding on.
Yeah, it's
to.
crazy, dude. It really does. But Tina says what they did with Peter and Gamora took guts.
What's up,
Gunn
Rolando?
easily could have had them fall in love again, and he didn't take the easy road. For Peter having her alive but not loving him anymore has to hurt. I can only fucking imagine, bro.
Right.
That's a hard way to write that and to make it work where it's not doesn't seem like the cliche, moment where it's her past self, she doesn't like you anymore, but to have that and then through the movie just to have her get that understanding of wow, maybe he did fall in love with me.
Mhm.
And I'm not there and it's not me, but
Yeah.
somebody loved me for who I am. And
But
when
she
she
can
goes
appreciate how he feels.
when she goes back to her crew in the end,
Mhm.
you get that happiness, and I think that relates to her understanding that that connection she had with somebody.
To family. Yeah,
Mhm.
I think she appreciates her
family,
guardians of Guardians of the Galaxy, if you will, a lot more, having gone through that. Like she's like, oh no, like yeah, no, I understand him now. Like
Yeah.
I get it.
He really did love me for
And just and then
regardless.
when she goes back to her people, all the love they show her, like they're
Yeah.
all hype as fuck. She's back. They're all hugging her, high fiving her, cheersing her, like she's back, and they're hype on that.
Yep.
And I think she has, and you can almost see it in her mannerisms and the way she's looking at everybody and taking it in. She has a new profound level for that.
Right.
Definitely.
I
Yeah,
love too the relationship between Gamora and Nebula. Nebula?
Yes.
Nebula.
Yeah.
Where they just growl at each other. Yeah, it's like they're just like
It's funny as it's if you look at it, it's almost the flip.
Mhm.
Like Gamora's become Nebula and Nebula's become
Yes,
like they
right.
almost completely flip-flop.
I mean, let's not be honest.
Minus the Thanos connection to like being loyal to Thanos. Like she's loyal to her crew,
Mhm.
and she's just fucking helping out.
let's
So
be
fuck
honest.
ever.
Nebula became mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's basically the one taking care of everybody.
And if you didn't watch Doctor Who, like Nebula's character couldn't be any farther from like Karen Gillan's just general like ambiance. Like
Right.
she is such a stretch from who the actress is and who she's played in other shit.
Right.
And then for her to take the character that she built and then almost flip it on its head to play it against like a different, it's almost like watching a straight man in a comedy act become the funny guy against a different straight man. You're like, wait a minute, what the fuck? It's like a magic trick.
Right.
like I was really like in this movie. I was like, oh, she's a good fucking actress.
Yeah.
Not I've enjoyed her in other stuff. She's a good actress. Like
Right.
she's got the stuff.
I remember hearing before the movie came out that Gamora actress Zoe Saldana,
Saldana.
she was done with the character.
Mhm.
So obviously I had speculation in my head,
She
but I was
just
like,
done
oh
it all
dude,
for
yeah, I
all.
had that speculation, but I was like, you know, even if she doesn't, I was like, that sucks, man. Like I like her presence, what she brings, her fighting, all the stuff. Like, you know, you can keep her in space, and when we come back, I can visit her, but we can go back and do some Avengers shit. Like, I'm cool with her, but like I was bummed. But the way this ended and wrapped her in a bow and sent her on her way.
Yeah.
Like realistically, if they like, hey, we know you said, but can we get you like in the makeup chair for just a day? We got like 15-minute scene we want you to be part of.
Right.
You know, we'll throw you a couple million to your charity.
Come on.
Yeah, she probably would.
You know what I mean? Like I
You
feel
wanna
like
be green.
that's still at play.
Uh-huh.
But if it never happens, the way they
Okay.
sent her off is beautiful. It's
Okay.
good stuff.
I feel like she was like, oh, the arc of my character is done. Not I'm fucking done.
Yeah, but I
James
feel like when I seen it, like she said goodbye to the character and she was done with the
It's done.
character. So I was bummed by that. But it's like, oh no, but she's not like like Dumb and Dumber. So you're saying there's a chance. Like I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that. The way it ended.
Mhm.
So you're saying there's a chance.
But Dave,
that's the way I
Bautista
look
said
at
the
it.
same thing. He's like, I like playing this character.
No,
but
I
it's
believe
done.
Dave Bautista's done.
I think he is too.
Same
I
thing with
think-
Mantis.
another
I
good
think-
wrap up.
No,
too.
I've heard too much of Dave Bautista, the guy, you know, Dave Bautista and the character of Drax. Like,
He really
if
wants
Drax
to move
comes
on.
back, it's somebody else playing Drax.
Mm.
I think Dave Bautista, this launched his career, and he's so incredibly fucking grateful to James Gunn.
Yeah.
But he got what he wanted and needed and sought out of that character of Drax,
Yeah.
and he is done. He wants to put it to bed. He feels like it should stop. So hopefully,
And honestly, they've left again another character that they ended perfectly. Like we find out that all this time Batista's a dad. You know, he's got the dad jokes. He's there that can help with the strength and the doing the dirty work. And you know, Batista's the dad. He's the dad. Like
I love
Speaking
the
of
fact
that,
he said the dad
in the
joke.
beginning, when he's eating the snacks, and he offers one to Quill, and Quill's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
And then he's still eating them, and Mantis like, "You didn't offer any to me," and he's like, "Yeah, but they're all gone."
they're all gone.
As he's still eating them, I was dying. That was
There was a lot of times like our little group. It was him, his son, me, my son, and my daughter.
all very much the same fucked up sense of humor.
And we were all laughing roughly at the same stuff. Our little section right here.
Nice.
It was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
This was the first movie we've been to in a while where, like, you can hear, and it, like I said, it's funny. Like of course, we're staying for not only the mid-credit scene, but the complete after-credit scene.
Oh yeah.
So we're chilling. We're not moving, and the
No.
rest of the theater got up, and everybody moved out, and I'm like, they're all blue-haired ladies with their, like.
Oh yeah.
Myself 20 plus years from now is in here with LG 20 plus years from now watching this movie. And and it ended and everybody clapped again. And it was really kind of strange to see the
didn't
type
get
of
people
people we were at.
No, nobody clapped.
But everybody
Everybody stayed.
everybody stayed.
Like I think the
Right.
last one we bitched that people got up. What was the
Uh-huh.
last one we saw? We
This
bitched
one-
because
I
I
can't
remember.
complain too much because they were probably heading to the Golden Corral, like special
no, but like
pre-dinner
that,
kind of thing.
But that generation of people, that makes sense. The last one we saw, people got the fuck up and we're like,
What are
you're
you
younger than
doing?
us. What the fuck
You
are you
know what's
doing?
coming.
You know what the fuck's going on. But not this one, dude. Like the lights
What was
came
the
on
last one?
and nobody, I can't think of
The
it.
last one with the wizard.
Doctor Strange.
It was Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
Was it that?
Maybe.
No, there's got to be one between that.
We had it, and I think in our Doctor Strange, everybody.
No, it was
half the theater.
it was
was
Doctor
gone.
Strange.
I think Doctor Strange was the last Marvel movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
and people fucking got up,
Yeah,
and we were flabbergasted.
it's funny.
there's
It's
no
Marvel.
fucking
You
way
know
you're
damn
getting
well
up.
what's going on.
There's no way you're getting up.
No.
Ant-Man
And
the
this-
Wasp. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's what it
Ant-Man.
was.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what it
yeah,
was.
yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
LG.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then Wakanda. before
Wakanda,
that.
but nobody fucking moved
Nobody
because
moved
nobody
to
wanted to see
Wakanda.
anybody. No,
Everybody
that's right.
was
No, there
wet.
was those one motherfuckers, remember? Because I was upset about that.
And Wakanda.
Yeah,
forever.
Wakanda Forever. At the specific showing we went to,
Yeah.
it fucking ends and the lights come on immediately. And I have tears coming
Yeah.
down my face.
The
And these
fuck?
young group of kids got the fuck up and turned around, and I'm bawling, dude. Like it, because the way that it hit me, man.
it is.
And they get up, I'm like, son of a bitch.
What
Like
the
you
fuck?
can't. What the
For
fuck?
one, the light shouldn't be on.
Yeah.
yet,
Dim these
and
motherfuckers.
two, somebody punched these kids in the fucking
Oh my
neck.
god, bro. So ridiculous.
I remember. Do you remember when Passion came out? That Mel Brooks movie about Jesus.
No, I remember when it came out. I did not see it in theaters, so I can't speak
Fucking,
on that
I went to the
experience.
theater, and when the lights come up on that, you're in a room full of, I don't know, fucking 120 Christians that are all like,
Oh, I believe it.
and I'm like, I would remember sitting there thinking, you turn the lights on? Like you're an asshole.
You're an
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah.
Like everyone in the entire room is in tears, and you got the fucking lights
Yeah,
on, you
you're-
prick.
You're son of a
Right.
bitch.
And there's like
No cool
people
down
from
period.
the theater like standing around, like
Wait,
judging
ready-
you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ready
getting
to
ready to
pick
get
your
up so I can
popcorn.
clean up the fucking popcorn. You
Yeah.
still piece of shit.
Go
What
go
the
cry in
fuck?
your car, you motherfuckers.
Speaking of which, I seen a meme yesterday that like shows like a bucket of popcorn dumped on the floor, and it says, "Am I the only one that like after a movie dumps her popcorn on the floor?" I thought we were all doing that. I was like, what
Oh
the
no.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic.
fuck?
I love it.
All right, back to this fucking movie.
It's such a good movie.
Um,
What are we talking about?
all
Oh,
of it.
here's a
Yeah,
like
we're-
the
you know how
first
we
real
bounce around.
feel- the first real feels mark where the first words out of Rocket's mouth hurts.
Yeah,
It was like, whoa.
Yeah,
this-
you legit
whoa.
are.
With a
I
punch
mean,
in the
this
gut.
movie puts you through in as close to like graphic detail as they can without going too far to show you the kind of pain that Rocket
Yeah,
went
when
through.
they're poking and prodding him, I was
Uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
But when you feel or figure out that they gave him the full Wolverine Logan fucking workover,
Right.
and you realize his entire fucking skeleton is made out of shit that's not his,
The way they did his fingers.
you're like, holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. It was a lot.
And then
But I tell
entire
you what,
time-
this is one of the ones we're specifically talking about that I just brought up watching the first one when they're in the jail and they finally go through the processing and Quill has already changed and he's sitting there and he's fucking angry and Rocket comes on and he's carrying the shirt and he
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to put it on and he's got his back to Quill and you can see all
Yeah.
the shit that you see in this one where they worked on
Yeah.
him and poked him,
he
and you're like-
basically looks like Neo.
and
with
dude,
fur.
like, no, it's weird. You know how somebody made that edit of Obi-Wan Kenobi where he's like, "You fought the Clone Wars with my father," and then he does the whole flashback and
Oh yeah, yeah.
like I had that moment with that scene
Mm.
where I saw his back, and having watched the third movie, having watched Volume 3 now, all of that shit flashed to him being made,
Yeah.
Right.
and I was like, "Fuck you, son of fuck, he did it."
Yeah.
Fuck,
And
this
like
is
you
good.
say, like he wakes up and they're like, how are you doing? He's hurts.
Yeah.
Like,
And then you see a rabbit that they cut the legs off and gave some spider legs to, and
yeah,
a walrus that can't blink without mechanical eyelids. And,
uh-huh.
you know, an otter that they cut their arms and legs off to give some robot. You're like, what is wrong with this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all
This-
Island of
This
Dr.
is
Moreau.
this is some terrible science shit, whatever it is going on here.
We
Can-
lost half our chat because ain't nobody seen this movie yet.
That's fine. I'm having good talking about it. That's fine. I'll tell you what, the whole demasking of the evolutionary,
Oh, fuck.
I did not expect that.
Right.
No, I did.
I
think
did
some
like
scratches,
I
not to the
should have.
extent.
I
Yeah.
should have, because the way his face pulled out
Mhm.
and was attached, I should have seen that, but for some reason it didn't
Not the
connect in
depth.
my head.
Of gore, like the depth.
I
at
s-
which
Yeah,
he
so
tore
when they
him
pulled
apart.
it, I was like, this is some Two-Face Terminator 2 shit. Like,
Is
What-
it the Hellraiser movies that there's a character that has like skin pulled over its face, but it's not its skin?
Yeah.
Is it Hellraiser?
The Cenobites are
One of the
like this.
Cenobites?
Yeah, they've got their stuff, weird sensual clips
yeah.
and spikes and stuff. But
It was definitely like when I saw him, I was like, oh,
what's up, you Baldo?
that's not his
Ubaldo.
face.
no.
He's-
Well, you
that's-
go back to that moment of that pure rage that you
Yeah.
feel watching Rocket experience, and when he goes up and you see him scratching him, and you
Mhm.
think, like, I honestly thought he's scratching the shit out of his face,
Right.
and that moment of reveal of holy shit, he took his face.
Yeah, he
off.
took, yeah,
fucking
that,
face
like he
that
went
caught me
deep.
off guard.
Like, that was like what. That was the rage that we saw. I did not
Yeah.
think we would see
Yeah,
the
I had to
extent.
turn and look at my daughter because my daughter's pretty young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not 13. And I was like,
You good?
You okay?
I had to give her that look over to make sure because it caught me off. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Sometimes a moment has its place.
Yeah.
And
That was not out of place.
no,
Just like
I
dropping
mean,
the
it
F
shows
word.
you it lets you know the horror, this fucking person, really. I mean, it has a soul in it. You know what I mean?
But
It
it-
went through some shit.
It goes back and informs the character of Rocket that we've like met the last two movies where you're like, why is this fucker so hardcore? And he's like
Yeah.
nonchalant about, hey, I want your fucking arm. I don't give a fuck if it's attached to you. I want the arm. Like,
Right.
of course he's like that. He ripped the dude's fucking face off that just killed his friends. Like,
Right.
you know, like this dude is going to be out of touch with his
weird.
trauma and the way that he talks to people.
And it's weird. Like,
He's embraced his trauma and said, I am going to fuck everybody up for the rest of my fucking life.
and
Yeah.
like he's
Fuck
like,
people.
I'm purchasing all the upgrades.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I need all the upgrades to almost evolve himself. It's weird. Like, why do you need all this shit, dude?
And it's funny that he becomes the only experiment that was able to take all those perfect ideals that he was trying to pump into these brains and use his brain to be able to think outside the box
Right.
and to create something new. And all the evolutionary could do was create these people that could do amazing things, but because they knew they were taught how to do those
Yeah.
things. They couldn't do something on their own. They couldn't create anything. They could just
Right.
do
And-
what they were taught.
It's an allegory for true AI.
Right.
Most AI is a collection of things that we've taught it in order for it to process and spit out something that resembles something original.
Right. You ask AI right now to write you an essay or a story, and if you really look into it, all it's doing right now is plagiarizing the shit of everything online,
Right.
putting it together.
Right.
So it's nothing truly to be from the imagination.
Right.
Right. No original thought.
Right.
Right.
So what happened, like right now, if you take AI and you don't expose it to the internet and you ask it to do something, it's pretty obnoxiously
boring.
not impressive.
It's gonna be boring.
Like right now, Snapchat has that AI, right? And you can say some things to it, and it sounds kind of clever. But if you think as a human being for a second and you go, well, I'm gonna try and make this
I've tried
thing
to do it.
think about
Yeah,
something,
It doesn't.
it doesn't.
can't.
It
It
runs
can't.
into a wall real
And
fast.
it gives you some generic fucking.
Yeah. If you send it a picture of something absurd, it's like, well, I don't know what to do with that yet. So that's clearly.
Are you sending dick pics to your fucking?
Yes, of course. Of course, I
Wait,
sent.
we're not supposed to do that.
I
It's like,
sent a picture.
I'm
of,
confused.
I sent a picture of you, and it was like, that's a dick pic.
Whoa.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Anyway.
Not a big penis.
nice.
Anyway,
Son of a
my
bitch.
point is there's clearly a difference between taking a thing, programming it with everything that is known and expecting it to do something interesting, and Rocket's situation where it took all of the information that it was given and came up with an original thought.
Yeah.
To the point where the what's his name, the
High
maker,
evolution.
The high
the high
evolutionary.
evolutionary, it was like, the fuck, I didn't
How
think
did
of
you
that.
figure that out? How did you
Yeah, he
figure
was
that
so
out?
angry.
So,
Yeah.
like, he then makes it his life's purpose, the evolutionary, to dissect Rocket's brain. Like, he's like, I got to figure out why the fuck this thing is different.
Yeah.
And so then you're like, well, once he's decided that Rocket is different, he's like, well, everything else that I've ever made is expendable.
Yep.
Because I know how to make that stuff. I don't know how to make this thing. And once I figure out how to make that thing,
I'm done with it.
then we can just make whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah. No, then we make the next best thing.
Which is exactly what human beings are doing right now with
Dinosaurs.
AI.
Oh, sorry.
Dinosaurs.
They are, dude. Making dinosaurs. Woolly mammoths.
saw
Shit's real.
that.
Shit's real. Woolly mammoths, bro.
I saw that they fucking got an egg embryo to
Let's fucking
grow
make it happen.
dinosaur DNA.
Let's fucking make it happen.
Any fucking way.
I'm gonna get. That's how I want to go down. I want to get taken out by a velociraptor.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Gutted by a velociraptor.
Yeah, bro. Like what? Brady was walking in Jackson, Michigan, and he got fucking attacked by a velociraptor.
How the fuck
Gutted him right on the fucking street. He was checking his mail.
How is Dragon Buddy responding and he's not in the chat?
He's fucking wild. Bro.
Okay, so Dragon Buddy went to masturbate and he's texting us while he masturbates.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's fucked up.
I'm into it
I
though.
like it.
Yeah, it's kind of sexy. It is kind of fucked up. Fuck you,
Kind
Dragon
of
Buddy.
fucked up. Kinda fucked up.
Anyway,
I want to die by a velociraptor. That's
going
cool.
going back to what we were talking
Metros.
about, like Rocket becomes what they're talking about with AI. Like once you get to a point where the AI is thinking for itself, then that becomes the thing, and the rest of it is all bullshit.
Right.
And then eventually the thing destroys you.
Because
Like,
you're bullshit.
I mean, that's what an allegory is.
Can't
Like,
wait. I can't wait to be taken out by a velociraptor. Y'all are fucking around with these computers.
yeah, wait until AI gets put into a velociraptor.
Velociraptor is gonna save my life. Fucking computer's gonna be standing over ready to take me out. Velociraptor's gonna attack it and rip
Oh,
its
could
guts
you
out.
imagine?
I can't wait, bro.
Could you imagine?
Save my, and then it's gonna look at me and go, "You're next, bitch."
In
and
the
I'm like, "Oh,
future,
Jesus."
Human beings are running around scared, and AI robots are fighting dinosaurs.
But they're
that
very
we
much-
created.
Yes, but they're very much a Family Guy style fucking AI computer. It's a computer with fucking like an old 90s style computer monitor with the keyboard attached,
Dial-up
Long-
sound.
with long legs and long arms, like kind of
I
robotic.
don't want to
Yes,
alarm you,
dude.
but I think we finally just wrote Back to the Future 4.
No, well.
Oh,
I think we
shit.
did.
We
might
probably
see?
just did. Yep.
Yep.
See, Marty McFly is the one that writes the AI code that breaks this wide open.
Wow.
Marty McFly's son,
Before you know, we got
Motherfucking Martin.
velociraptors and lasers.
and
have. Motherfucking Martin.
his name is Sparky McFly.
Sparky McFly Doobie. Is that like a junior?
No, Doobie's his middle name.
No, it doesn't make
Doobie,
any
yeah.
sense.
It's short for Dubias.
Dubai.
Dubias.
Hey, you want to smoke this Dubias?
Here we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. That shit sounds longer. Of course I do.
So
Fucking talk about it, friend.
let's get
Let's
into
just jump into whatever the fuck you feel like, man. You pick a thing.
Fuck you.
Pick the thing.
Come on, guy.
Like we've already talked about the dynamic between Quill and Gamora,
Right.
and the dynamic between Gamora and Nebula.
Right.
Mhm.
And we talked about how Drax was always supposed to be a father.
Fucking dead, Drax.
Yep.
And so like everything that happens is his need to father the group, and why he won't just do what the fuck he's told.
You know, he's a stubborn son of a bitch.
Saying I'm stupid.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm the dad. Well, don't say I'm stupid. I'm the fucking dad.
I'm fucking dad.
I know that. Shanty.
You can talk
They're about
their
the
language,
size of the compies from the Jurassic Park book. Motherfucker.
right?
Come at me like that again, son of a
Right.
bitch.
She knows.
You come with science and your research, but you don't know shit.
Emotional damage.
Emotional
You're gonna
damage.
choke on a Cuban sandwich.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ooh, that sounds like a
Yeah,
good.
this is cool.
That sounds like a sexy move.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. Like they actually pit Mantis as almost being Drax's like better half. Like
Yes.
they're almost like a married couple in this. And
Kinda.
At one point, she's working him like a puppet.
Yes, she is.
It's
Oh,
true.
Where when she goes up to the dude and says, "You're in love with him,"
Mhm.
and he's just like,
Oh, that was
Ah, damn
fucking
it.
great.
I was again, and he goes with it, and the way he goes with it is so great. He's like, "Why every time?" Because
Yeah.
it's funny.
Like anybody who's raised kids knows though,
Ah,
like
fuck them kids.
when one of the kids is going through a bunch of drama, you are talking with the wife in the hallway and she's basically telling you how it's going to go down, and then you go into the kid's room and you're like, you know what, baby, listen, it's kind of like this, and then you look through the crack of the door and mom's out there and you're like, I got you.
This is what you're gonna do.
Yes. And they set this whole thing up in his movie, and fucking Quill finally figures it out, and he looks out in the hallway and there's fucking Mantis. He's like, fuck you, I know what the fuck you're doing. And then Drax starts being stupid because that's what Drax do.
Hey, dum dum.
I know how to do an allegory. It's, you know what,
What? Talk to him. Let the people know your feelings.
this movie
It's amazing.
touches every fucking part
Of your
you.
soul.
Like it just
Does.
does.
It's
It
good
really
stuff.
does.
Makes
Yeah.
me wet.
So
That might have been the extra butter on the popcorn.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Hell yeah.
so the high evolutionary is
I
a
just
dick.
want to let you know, Volume 3 made me so wet.
He kind of gets his hands back.
So wet.
So
he, gets,
So wet.
he gets his hands back on Rocket,
It's so wet.
And-
I'm so
and
wet.
the-
Oh,
the-
so
uh,
wet. It's so wet. It's so wet.
come on, you got to do better than that. Get wet if you're gonna get wet.
I can't.
You're like a sprinkler.
I'm just so wet.
GOTG3.
that's
WAP.
That sounds like somebody running around in super wet flip flops.
Somebody making macaroni and cheese?
You gross.
Sounds like the 1980s in here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. There's-
Ha, huh, what's that? Hair. Huh.
How do you know it was the 80s? I saw one boob for no
I
reason.
saw one boob, and it was scrambled.
It was scrambled and it gave it an extra half a star.
I love it.
So essentially, once Rocket's been taken by the high evolutionary, they bring in what's the name of that planet? The skull planet they all
Oh,
live on?
nowhere.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
So they bring in Nowhere.
That was cool as fuck, bro.
That was wild.
So it's like this giant skull in the evolutionary essentially is like, bro, we're fucked.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You see
is
that?
Right?
Like, that's a whole fucking moon.
I want that set space from Nowhere that they had in the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special and they had in this movie. It's just like that Nowhere set. Like it's like,
it's like a town.
yeah,
like a
like
town
that
square.
shit was cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
I want that area. It looked fun.
I want that area in my Legos.
Yes, dude.
I want to play with my Cosmo.
Wee! Take that
Nice.
back. I'm a good dog.
Ooh,
You know,
I am not a bad dog.
Let's talk about that for just a
So
second.
good.
The relationship between Kraglin and Cosmo.
Fantastic.
Fucking amazing.
Right.
Pretty much carried the fucking movie.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
you tell me I'm a good dog.
No.
No, you're a bad dog. You don't mean it.
You don't mean. Oh, I
And then
love
at
that.
the
And
end
I
where it's
loved
like,
how
You're
was-
a good dog.
I love how
Yeah.
they like slid it in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like we're panning over here and they're walking by. It's like, you take that back. I'm a good, like as you're walking, you're like,
No,
yeah,
you're
oh
not.
yeah,
No.
it's still there.
Right.
It was good. It was fun stuff.
And then at the end, he's like, you're a good dog. And he's like, I am a good dog.
I am a
I'm
good
a-
dog. Ah, take that, cuckbag.
That would have been awesome if he said that. Take that, cuck bag.
Hey, come here, good, see? Yeah, speak easy.
That was unexpected.
A lot of good cameos in this. We had
Oh, yeah.
Rob Zombie was even one of
Was
the,
he?
Yeah, he was the navigator for the Ravagers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's fucking
It
cool.
was one of those ones I caught before I went to see the movie. It was one of those I just kind of caught a little thing with check out the cameos of Guardians of the Galaxy. And I was like, oh no
nice.
shit, he's in that shit. No shit.
I love that when there's people that are like people that we like from other shit, and they're like they get a hold of somebody like Gunn, and they're like, "Hey, look, I love this too." And Gunn's like, "Well, I got this fucking role that we would just normally give out to a fucking extra. Do you want to do
Right.
that?"
You want to hop in there? I mean, Star Wars being the number one thing with troopers.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I liked how they had
Kevin Smith and the dude from
in this one. They had
James Bond. Was it?
James Bond. Yeah.
I think it was
Craig.
his name's Michael Rosenbaum from. He played Lex Luthor in Smallville.
Yeah.
Yes.
He plays like one of the Ravengers with like the glass looking face, like
Mhm.
crystal looking face.
Right.
I think that's, and he supposedly that guy's cameoed along with was it Nathan Filoni?
Nathan Fillion. Yeah.
Fillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, they
That
gave
was
Nathan
awesome.
Fillion so much shit to do in this,
That
Yeah,
was
they
awesome.
did. That was good stuff.
and he does great. Like
It's
he
his
really,
kind of character. It's
Yeah.
It's that smart but dumbass. But
Mhm.
you know, it was perfect.
I'm
I'm a fan.
I do
Yeah,
one of those
that
too.
whole thing
man.
where the guy's like this motherfucker, and he's like, I know I got fucking this motherfucker right here. It was so fucking funny,
That playing that off where the two of them are like,
and it plays in a whole nother scene that comes later, and you're like, oh, they're doing it again.
Oh, yeah, there he
It
is.
was good.
It was good.
Yeah, but definitely a lot of good cameos.
But anyway, like I wanted to get back to like the complexity of what they
Oh,
put
let's do that.
together with
Let's
nowhere
get
coming in, and
Complexity.
you've got this weird kind of like almost Borg like ship that the evolutionary is in, and like there's this like face off where these two giant fucking like moon size
It's
Yeah.
very cool.
ships
That's no
are
moves.
about to almost crash into each other. Like shit is falling apart because they're too big to be that close to each other.
Right.
And they're trying to offload all the kids, and like you've got that built up drama of like, oh fucking this is the lifeboat and these motherfuckers are drowning and we gotta, you know, and the dog's holding everything up with his telekinesis, and it's
Fucking sweet.
scary as fuck. And then our hero of this movie like goes back for a zoom.
Right.
It's fucking good
And
stuff.
you're like,
dude.
don't do it.
No, you gotta get that shit, bro.
You gotta.
And he like does that shit, like he does everything smart. You're watching it happen in real time. And you're like, oh,
I
that's
sent you guys the
smart.
clip of the science, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love the fucking science behind that. Somebody took the time to break it down. And you're like, no, dude, this jump and him letting oxygen or letting
I was like, oh, it's Wally.
it's fucking science,
Right.
bitch.
I mean, it very much. You take a compressed gas and then you jump into space and you use that compressed gas to create inertia.
Right.
And then he runs into a thing and all of a sudden he's fucked. But like the the thing that like fucked me up about it is like even the making the cross the distance that he was trying to cross, like he's like the amount of risk involved in that, like frostbite is the very least of his concern.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. Like you
your
ever see
blood's
Event
freezing.
Horizon, you blow up. You know?
Yeah.
You turn to
Right. And he knows that he's not protected and he's jumping across what has to be 5 miles of space.
He's part celestial.
Right.
He is. So
He
there's
is
a chance
part
that
God.
it's not like he's going to be a human that's going to jump out into a pop. But
Right.
there's half of him is human. So how long can he stay out there?
Right.
And yeah, you're looking at it like that's some bitch just sacrificed himself.
Yeah,
Ooh.
absolutely. Over a
Dog.
Zune.
Over this.
Yeah, he makes me wet too, Shanty.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Brown
So shit happens.
The old Fruit Looms,
You know, everything works out, kind of.
Wait, can we forgot? I mean, lots of shit we forgot, obviously, but let's talk about this thing. The whole fucking fight scene in the hallway and the high evolutionary fight where they beat the brakes off that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't think we're. Did
Yeah,
that
you just
happen
rescued
just before this?
You rescued everybody on the thing. That happened after they fucking beat his
You're right.
ass.
You're right. Because after all the kids get off,
It doesn't
here
matter.
comes all
It's
the
our
animals.
show. We don't go in order,
No, fuck off.
right? See,
Fuck off.
don't get
Pay
mad at me.
attention.
Get mad at
Jesus.
yourself.
But there really is a moment where like Rocket is going to try and take on the evolutionary on his own. And
I love how that paid off from the very beginning with the boots.
Mhm.
Right.
Like they set that up
Right in the beginning.
right in the fucking
checking
beginning.
these boots out. Make sure
I absolutely, I don't know if it's something I've appreciated as I've gotten older, but dude, I adore that shit now.
you
When
set up
they feed you
something
this
from
thing in the
beginning.
very beginning and at the end, you're like, hey, you remember that thing in the first 3 minutes of the movie?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that thing? You're like,
Right.
son of a bitch. It was like they did that with the Batman.
Yeah.
The fucking Riddler's across the street the entire fucking time.
Whole time with the light on.
With the fucking light on. And when
See
you
him.
watch it again, you can fucking see him.
You can see him. He's in there. All you had to do is look out the window.
Yep.
It's fucking insane.
No, it's a good payoff. I mean,
I like that.
I love a good payoff of something that fits completely into whatever's going on in the beginning of the show, movie, whatever, and then later on, it's connected in a way where you're like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!
You son of a
That
bitch!
was
You had
deep.
me the whole time.
And you can't call us for
Yeah.
spoilers on the Batman because we already covered that
Yeah,
show.
really. That
So,
movie
Right?
was
Yeah.
long.
if you're thinking about typing it, or if in your head you're like, "Oh, spoilers, guys," no, we covered that
Yeah, like,
episode.
go back.
So go back. So that's not spoilers if we've covered it.
Right.
So just sorry, or at least it's been out like 5
Um,
years. Not, but it hasn't. But I'm just saying.
Look back earlier. Stop here. Go back.
Yeah, go back,
Right.
check it out, do your research. You'll know.
Good stuff. Yeah.
But I mean, there's a flat out Fast and the Furious type moment where like Rocket's going to do it all himself. And then it's like, nope, fuck you, family.
Family. Right.
That, but it worked. It's flawless. The way the camera moves as people are coming in, Groot's
Mhm.
grabbing him with the roots and then smash him. Drax grabs him and smashes him on the ground. When he bounces off the ground, fucking
Super
Star-Lord
kick out of
shoots him
nowhere.
with, like, everything's fucking happening and it's in unison and
It's a
like a
360-degree
one
splash
shot.
page.
Yeah, 360,
Yeah.
one shot. All
Right.
one fucking shot. You're watching the whole thing happen and it's all moving. I'm so happy to be alive for this kind of shit.
Impressed.
I'm not
Completely
I
impressed.
was never a Guardians. I'm a Guardians of the Galaxy fan now.
Absolutely.
I never was before, so I never knew I needed to see this.
Mhm.
I am so glad I'm alive now to get to watch this kind of shit.
I was one of the first people to be out there going, really? A fucking walking, talking tree? Eat a dick.
Yeah.
Like that was so dumb in the Lord of the Rings. Like, why are we making this movie? A talking raccoon? Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, but and you know what? Here's and I know I've mentioned this and we mentioned this earlier about different shit. It's like if you don't like it, I really fucking I feel bad for you
Yeah.
because this is what we've got. And if it didn't live up to your comic book adaptations, and like I truly do feel bad. There are things that have been adapted, whether like the first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
First fucking time I saw it, I walked out of the theater. I could not stand the fact that he had organic web shooters.
Right.
Because to me, Peter
wasn't
Parker
part
was
of it.
too smart. That was the genius of Spider-Man is, yeah, he can do this shit, but his web shooters, he created that. He made those.
And you know what?
So like
They took that as your fandom to say that and brought it back in No Way Home to be like, here's a little tidbit.
yeah,
Like,
and they did
that's
because
the
a lot
thing.
of people. I wasn't the only one who had that problem.
No, it was one. I took me off guard. We're like,
And
Where
it
else
so
does that come
much to
out
the
of?
fact, that one of, if correct me if I'm wrong, a Spider-Man or different Spider-Man later in comics have organic web shooters. Because what Miles Morales, right? He doesn't have. He has organic web shooters, doesn't he?
I believe so.
I believe so. I don't think he created his web shooters. I mean, I'm not the biggest. I can't, I don't pretend to be.
I almost don't know anything about Morales.
Yeah. Other
Miles
than the,
Morales. What the
what
fuck
we call
happened
the
there?
cartoon.
I had a stroke.
Tofu.
Yeah, E for effort.
But I'm just saying, like, I think that sucks if like you were a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the comics, like you read it when they came out originally, and this came out, and you're like, they didn't capture this shit correctly. I genuinely fucking feel bad for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And honestly, like if you haven't figured out by now,
Oh no, he does not have organic. Miles does not have organic web shooters.
If
Oh, okay.
If you
Okay.
haven't figured out by now,
See, I'm
comic
stupid,
books
whatever.
have like sometimes as many as 8 panels a
Uh-huh.
page. But in between all those panels is a whole bunch of shit. And
Yeah.
then in between the panels on the next page, whole bunch of shit. Like they are only it's as much as like if you set a camera up for time lapse photography and it's like that's what comic books are. They're like, here's a whole story. There's 72 pictures from this story.
Yeah, that took place in 3 months.
Yeah, we caught this moment, this moment. This
I
moment.
always,
If
yeah.
you ain't figured that the fuck out by now, dude, like you weren't actually reading comics. Like it's implied, like there's space between this cell and this cell. That, I mean, unless they're like legitimately a half a move later, but it's usually like, oh, he punches this dude, and then in this next one, there's 5 dudes on the ground, and in the next one, he's 3 hallways away, and he's fucking murked 8 people. Like that's how comic books work. Like
Unless you set the shot up where
yeah.
you visually tried to make it look like he was coming this way,
Right.
and then as it happened, I saw that hallway that was supposed to be back. Wait, what? No, don't do that.
Yeah, most of the time, comic books are
but I
almost more a mode of conveying an idea.
I meant even to go up to it didn't overall as a whole live up. The character wasn't who you thought that character was.
Yeah.
Like Deadpool. I know DB, you're a big Deadpool guy. I
Indeed.
was not a Deadpool guy until after Deadpool movie. I knew of Deadpool.
Right.
I vaguely knew. I knew there was the Chimichanga connection.
Right.
And like even in the movies, that's not as prevalent
Mhm.
as
Right.
it is in the comics. But I know that. But I'm not the biggest Deadpool guy.
But Ryan
But
Reynolds
here's the thing
brings
is,
the flavor
but
to that
but
character.
but here's the thing is, I have yet to hear of a Deadpool person who enjoys Deadpool overall, comics, movies, who was like, no man, they didn't do it on that movie.
Mhm.
Like
No,
they did it.
Yeah.
They
I have
did.
not heard.
It's-
I have not heard a
was
single
this-
soul.
It might not be the exact same character from the comics, but the spirit of that character is
Right.
Ryan Reynolds nailed it.
Yeah, he
It's
brings
that
flavor to
that
it, though.
sarcastic, that fuck all, that anti-hero, that especially the fourth wall breaking, that like narrate your life kind of shit that he
Right.
does.
Well,
Yeah,
Ryan Reynolds is like the hot sauce on a taco. It's still a taco. Like he got the spirit of the taco.
I love
Boom,
you.
hot sauce.
but like
I love you.
I
love
hope
you.
I hope people got Rocket Raccoon
Yeah.
was portrayed the way you thought. I hope
Yeah.
Star-Lord was. I genuinely do, man, because like
Mhm.
if you had it built, because I'm gonna be honest, dude, Spider-Man is far and above always been my favorite fucking superhero. And every time they have brought him onto the big screen, I have loved it. I had my
Yeah.
I had my organic web shooters moment. But I had some of my costume, like, oh, I wish they'd have done the more rounded on the back, like
Mhm.
I had those little nitpicks, but every time I was like, thank you.
Good movie.
You did it, you did a good job for me as a Spider-Man fan. I hope you Guardians of the Galaxy true fans got this.
I think they do. Like
I think you would have to get to only because of the love that they took on, that you can see with the characters to be able to finish everybody's arc,
Yeah. Everybody wraps up.
Nebula's got something to do, and Mantis has something to do, and Batista's got something to do, and Star-Lord's coming back. This is what he's doing right now. Went and found Granddad, which was cool in itself to see the last moment was pushing him away, and now bringing him in, and now they're family again, talking about some goofy ass shit. 40-something years old, and I can't even out there mow the lawn. But everybody had a wrap up that I think was, if it's the last one ever,
Gotta talk about this.
Good stuff.
Can we talk about Tina? Tina just brought this up. We have to talk about this because this was my fucking complaint too. The only complaint I have was Peter not having his helmet or his boots.
And
the boots, I forgot about. I forgot about the fucking boots. But I did. I was like, what? Yeah, what about the fucking helmet? But they were both fucking destroyed.
Yes.
In previous.
Yeah, in game.
And honestly, this wasn't Star. I don't think we were seeing Star-Lord through this movie. We were seeing Peter. Through this movie, like that was Peter. Peter was broken. Star-Lord isn't around because Peter was broken. Lost.
Yeah, but if you go back and look and do, if you really do the research and investigate, do your research, he lost the fucking helmet and boots.
Yeah.
Like it does happen.
His helmet, and then I think something hits his boot and fucks up that one rocket.
Yeah, I can't. You look it up. It's explained. They are destroyed and done with going in. So, yeah.
That being said,
sexy.
I want to fucking bring up.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Touch it.
No, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just walk away from it.
What a fucking great job Bradley Cooper did bringing Rocket Raccoon to life.
Always have thought that.
Like, just absolute, like, emoting through a fucking completely CGI. It's not like he's in the suit. Like, this is a fucking 2'4" character.
Yeah, no, because he's in just a room. He's never on set. He said that. He's never been on set.
Yes. Like, incredible job.
Yeah.
Bringing a fucking completely fictitious, barely humanoid.
I'm with you.
Fully fleshed out fucking like cybernetic raccoon.
Well, then you take it a step further and you go with Vin Diesel, dude.
Yeah.
And you know what? No, take that. You could take all the fuck you want. I watched a thing where Vin Diesel was talking. James Gunn would literally have the fucking script written, and here it would be, and this would be the script, and it would say, "I am Groot," and then over here, it would have this big old fucking contextual line of what when he said "I am Groot," this is what "I am Groot" meant.
Oh,
it was this whole fucking thing.
Yeah,
and they would literally sit there and figure how I am Groot covered that whole fucking paragraph.
Right.
So if you listen to it, I know this sounds fucking stupid to a lot
It
of
was
people.
all about
but he spent
the
time
tone, the
thinking
They
delivery.
spent
the,
time, like
How
there
would I
was,
say it?
yeah, in between everybody saying this, I am Groot was this big fucking thing. There was thought, emotion, feeling into I am Groot. And then once we learn, everybody who knew what he was saying, I am Groot said all of that.
And honestly, when Gamora catches that, where she understands what I am Groot means, like, because she's going through the whole movie, like,
Yeah.
I know what you are, where
Yeah.
she gets it, you can get it too. Like, you always kind of understand what he's trying to say, but at that moment, you really start to, like,
Yeah,
she
at one
clicked,
point,
it clicked
she's
on
like,
her, it clicked on us. So in the end, when he's like, I love you guys, you're like, oh.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
agree with Shanty. I've seen what Shanty's talking about. You need to watch footage of him doing the voice work.
Very impressive.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's so very animated.
People give Vin Diesel a lot of shit, and I think he did put a lot into a character that only said 3 words.
right.
He put a lot into it, and
He took it seriously. Like, I think we all heard Vin Diesel said, I am Groot for 2 fucking hours. Like, I thought that watching the first, even though I loved the character,
Mhm.
but I was like, what? You went and
What are
paid
you
some
doing?
big name star to say, I am Groot.
Right.
And then you learn all these things and you're like,
One that's not
Awesome.
even arguably that good of a character emotionally. He just is strong.
yeah.
right.
He's a strong guy who does movies.
Yeah, but he plays saying 3 words, an extremely emotionally deep
Right.
character, saying 3 fucking things for 3 fucking movies.
Well, it goes to like Chauncey was saying. She was talking about Bradley Cooper. Rocket.
Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, you were
Same
you
thing
were,
for
but fuck off.
CGI
But we love you.
characters.
Mm.
These
I love
CGI
you,
characters
Shanty.
were being voiced by not just voice actors, but big name headlining headlining actors themselves. And I really think they put that performance into the voice behind it.
Mhm.
Completely believable. The emotions, the the connotations of what they were saying. I think they did a great job.
So Chef's Kiss on Guardians 3.
Fuck yeah, dude.
D
Ew.
plus. Give it to me. Give me the D plus.
Give me the D.
Give me all of it. It's so nice.
I want the D
Jeez.
now.
But dude, I tell you what, when I'm not as familiar with the ending song, so when
What was the ending song?
the Florence,
Oh,
Florence
Florence,
is
Florence
like-
and the Machine.
yeah, but no,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know that song, right? But the
Ah.
beginning of it, I am not that familiar of the song. So when it started, I'm like, where are we going? Like, yeah, like because the way it starts and the when it gets fucking jumping sound completely different.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
fucking, when
that
I heard
lead
that,
in, that
I was
lead
like,
in,
oh, I know this song.
Oh,
that
yeah,
lead
Dog
in,
Days,
I
yeah.
didn't catch it. I didn't, but once it got going,
Mhm.
bro, it fucking boom, fucking hit you in the feels like this.
Yeah, it does.
This is so good.
You should listen to her stuff more. Like,
I should, but I
There's-
probably won't.
It's
You
some
should.
really deep stuff. It hits you in a way that it really hits you.
what was the name of that album? Pipes. I think the name of the album that Dog Days is on is called Pipes, and she just fucking belts it, dude. Most impressive.
DB's on the case.
most impressive.
Most impressive.
Tina says perfect fucking ending song, but like we've said it before, the whole soundtrack,
Mm-hmm.
the shit that he chose and what he wanted, fucking what was it? No Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's a
Gangster,
good drop.
so gangster, and it fit. It felt, dude. It felt bigger. The song, because of everything that was happening on screen,
Yeah,
felt so much bigger than that song has ever felt to me.
yeah, definitely. It's setting up that we're going to wreck shop.
Yeah.
Sleep till.
Uh,
You're like, oh, I know this feeling. This
Right.
is getting in the fucking car with your friends in a fucking Trismo, driving down the street, about ready to go pick up some bitches and hit some Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Where you gotta watch out for Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer
telling
Hexlow.
You read them sauce packets. I love you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I love
It's just.
you. I love you.
I love you. Did you find the name of that album yet?
What?
Yes, it was their debut album, Lungs.
Lungs, not pipes, lungs.
Lungs. Oh, you know, same difference.
Any fucking way.
I love you.
The chick can sing, dude.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can.
It's good stuff.
More Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
Save Dave.
Save Dave.
Save Dave.
Hashtag
Save
save
Dave.
Dave. You guys better get with that hashtag because the internet needs to know.
Yeah, it's important.
See,
It's not propaganda.
see.
It's
Save Dave. Fuck Lopez. Pop my culture. Speaking truths.
Yep.
not. Jason, stop looking in her eyes.
Gotta cut the hand off to save Dave.
We hoped
here
it
for you,
wouldn't
buddy.
come to
I
this.
do like to give pipe, as a matter of fact.
Hell yeah, that's a good time.
I got to tell you, it's been so long since I gave pipe. There's probably going to be dust.
He laid it all over the place on the couch
Yep,
and on the
yep.
socks.
Poof. That's
So
what
many
we're going
socks.
to get is poof. Any
It's
fucking
gonna
way.
explode like a little kid kicking a fucking dandelion.
Where you take a dandelion and you go to let the person next to you blow it out and you stick it in their mouth as a
Yeah, that's what's up.
It's so
That's
furry.
great. Don't
With
open
you.
your mouth. Bam.
It's so furry.
Ah.
Ginger
Ginger
wish,
dick.
bitch.
Oh,
Hashtag ginger dick.
gross. It's not the good drip.
Trans ginger.
Ugh.
All we are is dust in the pipe.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Tastes so manly.
I forget who the fuck I was talking to not too long ago. Oh, you know what it is? It's Amanda. Anytime you go, she gets nauseous. And
Yes, bro.
Nice.
Thank you.
if
Thank you so much.
if you catch her at where she's like subconsciously listening, you can really fuck her up.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for this. I will use it for evil.
I'm just gonna come in there from time to time, and I'm gonna. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, what is that smell? Oh God, what is? Oh, what is that smell?
It's that sympathetic gag reflex. Is what it is.
She's gonna fucking lose it, and then I should get close to her and go, "Oh, it's you."
That might be being cruel.
Yeah. No, it's nice, really. It's nice.
Oh,
No, it's great. Is that your butt?
Oh, that's the worst.
It
I'm
makes
a
me
horrible
wanna-
person, but I really want to do this now.
All right. I think we should opt out of the rest of this evening.
Hey, we are fucking done with you.
Is say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Did you guys have the funds?
We had all of the funds.
Oh, I had the funds.
Do your
Oh.
research, people.
Yeah.
Before we
No.
fucking depart, completely off topic,
Yes.
I finished watching Visions tonight. It's a mixed bag.
We will talk about it.
Don't forget that it's not canon. It's just stuff. When you get done watching an episode, it's gone.
Yeah. It's
Hey,
over.
maybe we can do a Patreon episode.
Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. We'll go
do a
through.
Patreon only. Get in $1 a month.
Uh-huh.
Get in on it. We do some fun videos. We talk.
Yeah,
about
our
stuff.
Patreon's a hot place. And
It
once
just got
again-
hotter because Don's awesome.
Yeah, fucking
We
balls.
got a good
deep.
intro, outro.
Oh, the intro outro is sick.
Yeah. It's
It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
space
good.
hog, son.
space.
Yeah,
Hugger
yeah.
You know what it is. In the meantime,
All right.
Yeah.
till next time. I'm DellaSnooch.
I'm Big Lovin.
I'm dragging the buddy.
And remember, I love you.
I am Groot.
May the force be with you.
I love you.